Hello friends, myself Dr. Nidhi Darbari on My Education Treasure, and today I am going to explain about teaching devices, meaning, importance, need and characteristics. The prime focus of teaching is to bring about a desirable change in the behavior of the learner. Teaching of any content requires the achievement of certain objectives. In order to achieve that set objectives of teaching, the teacher uses different types of teaching methods, techniques, devices, teaching aids, and strategies. The selection of these methods and other teaching tactics depends upon the nature of task, learning objectives, learner's ability, and students' entering behavior. With the help of these methods, devices, strategies, etc., teacher can make the process of teaching and learning effective and profitable to the children. Meaning of teaching devices. The word device is often misconstrued in teaching and learning. It is often synonymously used with method and technique. Some take it as a technique while others confuse the term with method of teaching. But it is different. A device is a plan or scheme or trick invented for the special purpose of effective teaching and purposeful learning. Like a method, it is not based on classical theory of organization. It constitutes an external form. The teaching devices are those which a teacher is expected to use while conducting the formal lesson for the first time. According to A. H. Garlick, teaching devices are the teacher's tool, and if good work is to be produced, the right tools must be used in the right way. According to Raymond, devices are certain external forms or modes which his teacher's instruction may from time to time assume. They are different methods of teaching in the sense that they are formal structure of the sequence of acts commonly denoted by instruction, and it includes different techniques and devices. Different devices may be employed within one method. Example, in lecture method, a teacher may use many devices like explaining, illustration, assignment, discussion, etc. It contributes to the success of a method. Like a human body consists of different organs, same is the case with a method which consists of different devices. Importance of teaching devices. The use of teaching devices by a teacher has five main reasons which might justify the use of these teaching expedients. According to John Mandler, there are five main reasons which might justify the use of these devices in teaching learning process. They are to teach something thoroughly. Devices of teaching should be used in order to teach more thoroughly so that children may retain the subject matter taught. To teach something more quickly. They are used to teach quickly. This will result covering more syllabus in a given time and thus give a better chance of getting through the syllabus. To create interest. They should be used in order to create or sustain interest in the pupils. To integrate work. They serve as a means of integrating a number of separate pieces of work already learned by other means. To bring something new. They are helpful in bringing something new to children in a simplified way, as a means of bringing with the experiences and understanding of children something which is new to them. Thus, a proper use of teaching devices usefully, tactfully makes learning quicker and interesting. If you found the video to be informative and interesting, please give a like to the video to motivate me, share it with others and subscribe it so that whenever I upload the video, you will get a notification. Need of teaching device. We are facing the challenge of explosion of knowledge. The available explored knowledge is to be transmitted to our younger generation. In transmitting maximum quantity of knowledge with less efforts and time, teachers require to use teaching devices because of the reason that teaching devices facilitate teaching effectiveness. The use of teaching devices in teaching is justified by the following reasons. Teaching learning process becomes effective and easy by their use in teaching method. Devices help to teach quickly. This results in covering more syllabus in less time. They economize teachers' efforts. Devices of teaching help to teach more thoroughly so that students may retain the subject matter taught. They foster the development of knowledge and make teaching effective. Devices are very helpful in the success of a method of teaching and teacher himself and make learning interesting and profitable. These are helpful in bringing variety and something new to the lesson to children. These are good means of integrating a number of separate pieces of work already learned by other means and develop inquisitiveness among the learners to learn further. A teacher needs to use them in order to foster the development of knowledge and to achieve his proposed objectives and overcome possible hurdles during the act of teaching. With the help of devices of teaching, the teacher can accelerate the pace of learning and get round the pupils to appreciate certain hidden aspects of subject matter and simplify the complex phenomena. Devices enter teaching aids to the success of the lesson taught by the teacher through any method, inductive, deductive, problem solving, or any other, and make teaching interactive. Characteristics of a good teaching method. A teacher has to make use of a suitable method for making his teaching meaningful, purposeful, interesting, and effective. A good method of teaching can bring about good results even from a weak curriculum. On the other hand, a bad method of teaching can make a mess of a good curriculum. Therefore, it can be rightly said that success or failure of teaching depends on its methods. The method of teaching should be according to the needs and interest of the learners. It should provide a group of related experiences and activities arranged on an individual as well as group basis. It should give scope for the creative expression of the child's individuality. It should arouse a large range of interest in the minds of the students. It should shift emphasis from verbalism and memorization to learning through purposeful, concrete, and realistic situations. It should train the students in the techniques of self-study and the methods of acquiring knowledge through personal efforts or intuition. It should stimulate the desire for further study and explorations. It should awaken an interest in the materials and techniques used. Factors determining the selection of a teaching method. The nature of the child, the nature of the subject matter, the objectives of instruction, classroom environment, expertise of the teacher who adopts a method. Thank you very much for patiently watching the video and don't forget to subscribe.